Our story begins with a question. How could a simple ancient technology for growing life in harsh lands be nearly forgotten today? For 4,000 years, the olla, a humble clay pot, was a cornerstone of agriculture, using a fraction of the water we waste today. Its wisdom was buried by the rise of industrial farming, replaced by systems that prioritized profit over sustainability. But the olla's story is not just about the past. It's about rediscovering ecological harmony and reclaiming forgotten knowledge. In a world facing water scarcity and environmental costs, the olla emerges as a revolutionary tool, not a relic. By understanding the olla, we unlock a different way of thinking and living, one that listens to the wisdom in the soil. This is the story of the olla, a quiet rebellion, a testament to ancestral genius, and a path to a more sustainable future. 4,000 years ago, along China's Yellow River, farmers faced the challenge of watering crops through unpredictable weather. They discovered that unglazed, low-fired clay could breathe and shaped it into pots to bury in the soil. Filled with water, these pots kept the surrounding earth moist, allowing roots to draw water as needed. This was not a grand invention, but the result of patient observation and deep understanding of the land. By placing water underground, they minimized evaporation and delivered hydration with precision. The olla became a partner in cultivation, working with nature rather than against it. Passed down through generations, it embodied ecological intelligence and resilience. Instead of imposing control, the olla let plants determine their own needs, drawing water through the porous clay. This ancient whisper from the Yellow River was the first note in a song that would echo across the globe. The olla's legacy began as a simple act of listening to the earth. The olla's genius is rooted in soil moisture tension, a simple natural feedback loop. Imagine a dry sponge touching a wet surface. The olla works in reverse, with dry soil pulling water through the pot's porous walls. As the soil becomes moist, the flow slows and stops, creating a zone of perfect hydration at the roots. Unlike surface watering, which wastes water through evaporation and runoff, the olla delivers moisture underground, right where it's needed. This encourages deep, resilient root growth and healthier plants. The surface stays dry, reducing weeds and disease. There's no need for pumps or timers. The olla responds automatically to the soil's needs. It's a passive, efficient system that conserves water and nurtures the plant from below. The olla is more than a watering device. It's a complete self-regulating ecosystem for your garden. Ancient farmers understood this intuitively. Now we can see the science behind their wisdom. The olla's simplicity is its brilliance. The olla's story is one of parallel innovation, appearing independently across continents. In North Africa, buried clay pots allowed gardens to flourish on the edge of the Sahara. Romans used them in villa gardens to irrigate fruit trees and ornamentals, valuing efficiency alongside their grand aqueducts. In the pre-Columbian Americas, the olla was vital for survival, helping people farm in arid deserts. Whether in an oasis, a Roman courtyard, or a desert canyon, the principle was the same: local clay, local knowledge, and decentralized empowerment. The olla was accessible, adaptable, and crafted from the earth it served. Across thousands of miles and years, it became a shared thread of human ingenuity. The olla is a technology of place, universal in its wisdom, local in its making. If the olla was so effective, why did it vanish? After World War II, the chemical industry shifted from explosives to synthetic fertilizers, launching the Green Revolution. Industrial agriculture demanded high inputs, fertilizers, pesticides, and vast amounts of water, making the slow, natural olla obsolete in the eyes of profit-driven systems. The business model favored products that needed constant repurchasing, not durable, low-cost solutions like the olla. Sprinklers and flood irrigation became standard, not for their efficiency, but because they fit the industrial model. The olla was dismissed as primitive, and generations of knowledge were lost almost overnight. Its disappearance was not due to failure, but to a deliberate shift toward profit over sustainability. Decades later, as the costs of industrial agriculture mounted, scientists began to look back and rediscovered the olla. Modern research confirmed what ancient farmers knew. Olla irrigation uses 50–70% less water than surface watering, with equal or better yields. Plants grown with ollas develop deeper roots and greater drought resilience. Even NASA studied porous clay irrigation for space missions, drawn to its passive, reliable efficiency. The olla requires no electricity or complex controls, just clay, water, and soil. Studies found fewer weeds, less disease, and healthier, more nutrient-dense crops. The evidence was clear. The olla wasn't just an alternative. It was often superior. Ancient wisdom, once dismissed, was vindicated by modern science. Sometimes the best solutions are already beneath our feet. You don't need to be a farmer or scientist to use an olla. This ancient tool is perfect for home gardens and patios. Start by acquiring an unglazed terracotta pot shaped like a bottle or jug. Bury it in your garden bed with only the neck exposed, ensuring good contact with the soil. Plant seeds or seedlings in a circle around the olla, about 6 to 12 inches away. Fill the pot with water and cover the opening with a stone or cap to prevent evaporation and pests. Refill as needed, every few days in summer, less often in cooler weather. The olla delivers water directly to the roots, keeping plants healthy even when the surface looks dry. You'll notice fewer weeds, less disease, and vibrant growth. This is a 4,000-year-old tradition, quietly effective and deeply satisfying. By using an olla, you join a lineage of gardeners who water from the roots up. It's a simple act with profound results. The olla's most obvious benefit is water conservation, crucial in an age of drought and restrictions. But its advantages go deeper. It improves soil health by preventing compaction and supporting beneficial microbes and earthworms. The result is richer, more fertile soil and less need for fertilizers. The olla also reduces disease and pests by keeping leaves and soil surfaces dry, making the garden less inviting to fungi and slugs. Fewer weeds mean less competition and less work. Plants watered by ollas experience steady hydration, leading to stronger growth and more flavorful, nutrient-rich harvests. Gardeners often report sweeter tomatoes and crisper greens. The olla fosters a resilient, thriving ecosystem with minimal intervention. It's a holistic approach: healthier soil, stronger plants, better food. The unseen harvest is a garden in harmony with nature. The olla's story is more than a history lesson. It's a call to rethink progress. It reminds us that true innovation sometimes means looking back, not just forward. The olla offers a path of empowerment, freeing us from dependence on chemicals and complex systems. Burying an olla is planting an idea. Cooperation over control, observation over imposition. It's a tradition that values the health of the whole system: soil, water, plant, and person. The Ola challenges us to question why sustainable solutions were forgotten and to seek out other lost wisdom. Its return is a hopeful story. We can choose sustainability, resilience, and connection to the earth. Each Ola is a small revolution, a vote for a better future. In our gardens, on our balconies, we can make a difference, one pot at a time. The wisdom of the earth is waiting to be rediscovered. Ready to dig deeper into ancient wisdom and modern solutions? Hit that subscribe button and join our community of curious growers. Tap the bell so you never miss a story that could change the way you garden and the world. Let's rediscover the wisdom of the earth together. Subscribe now.